Hi, Brian Cain here with Work Excellence. We hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we'd like to talk about what are the increased costs due to the supply chain issues and how can we solve some of those issues. If you're in manufacturing or distribution, you've seen costs increase dramatically over the past 18 to 24 months, and it seems like there's no end. We've broken it down to four categories, exactly what we're hearing from our customers and from all of our connections. And the number one issue is the increased cost of raw materials that you're purchasing to manufacture or the cost of finished goods that you're purchasing to resell. The second biggest cost is labor cost. The cost of labor is increasing dramatically everywhere, and we've all seen it, especially for labor for people that need to be on site and work and not able to work from home. And the third cost is the increase of logistics cost. And the logistics costs are increasing in many ways. And the fourth one is the cost of your carrying cost of your inventory. And that carrying cost goes further into the cash conversion cycle and the lengthening of what we're seeing in the cash conversion cycle. If we break each one of these down and start to look at solutions for each one, if we talk about the increased cost of raw materials and the increased cost of finished goods, there are a couple of solutions that we can do. Number one, we can just simply raise prices. Well, we've been raising prices, and at some point, our customers say, no, sorry, no more price increase. So one of the techniques that we've helped our customers work with and coach them to do is to work with the sales team, find the products that are selling at the highest margin and push those products first, so that at least if you're selling the products, you're making more money on them, which then in turn will increase your cash conversion as well. The second thing we can do is we can go in with a rifle shot price increase, very limited, making sure that those products that are below the desired margin will get to a higher margin. And if people continue to buy them, that's great. And then the third thing that you can do is simply reintroduce products that are replacements for the individual products that you're selling that can be sold at a higher margin. And then we need to kill the other product very quickly. We need to get that out of the lineup very quickly. When we talk about labor costs, there's a couple of things that we can still do to reduce labor costs. One is reduce your cycle time. If you can reduce your cycle time, you can reduce the amount of labor necessary, therefore reducing the overall cost. The second thing we can do is cross-train our employees. And we've been working on this for years, but we continue to cross-train our employees to reduce the ability, to increase the ability to have them shift from role to role. And the third thing that we can do is look for labor that is temporary or non-permanent labor that we can bring in if we have spikes and peaks and move forward from that perspective. If we just take a step back and we look at the overall cost, one of the biggest things we can do is just take a look at all of our expenses, and where we can decrease those expenses, we need to do that immediately. And if we look at those logistics costs, you can look at outsourcing logistics, and you can also look at making sure that you've right-sized your logistics, whether that's your warehousing or the trucking that you're using. Make sure that it's right-sized for your business. The other thing we can do is make sure that because the cost of products to repair these trucks, the products that we're buying to repair the trucks is going up as well. Cost of labor to repair the trucks and trailers and other parts of our logistics is going up, along with warehousing costs. Make sure that we have the critical parts on hand to repair quickly so that our downtime goes down. When we move into the carrying cost of our inventory, one of the things that we can do is reduce that cost immediately by reducing our inventory. And what we're seeing is that it's critically important to do this because the same number of units that you had a year ago may cost you 10 to 20% higher. And with rising interest rates, that carrying cost of that inventory is much higher as well. So one more thing is we can reduce our accounts receivable quickly by going in and making sure we're collecting faster, therefore reducing our overall borrowing base and what we have to borrow against. So Hope all these things help you. If you'd love to talk about this, we'd love to work with you. You could schedule a private workshop with us or just simply call us for a coaching call. 844-448-0488 or check us out at workexcellence.com. Bye-bye. Have a great day.